Alright, so today I'm going to do a follow-up video. I had done a video a while ago on a holster review. Today I'm going to go over just the Alien Gear holsters. So this is the first holster that I bought from them. This is the one that I had done in my review. This one I use probably about 90% of the time. I bought it for the XD 9mm, but I found that it works not only for the XD 9mm, but also works for the XD 40 and the XD 45. I can put all three of these in here. I had it made for the Crimson Trace, and I can fit all of them in there. I have the for the compact models, all three of them will fit in here just fine. And one thing that I had reviewed on there is just that this clip doesn't really have any, it seems to be, it used to be like this and now it's like that, and it's kind of pulled apart. I think within about a few days of my video being on YouTube, Alien Gear actually made a comment on my video and saying that if I have any issues with with these clips here, I can contact their support department and get new ones because they redid them. I was kind of blown away that they actually commented on that, and just kind of shows what kind of company they are, that they stand behind their word. I am not receiving any money for this. I wish I was, but I'm not receiving any money from Alien Gear. Like I said, I wish I was, but I'm not. So this one I've had for, like I said, a while. When I first ordered it, it took forever for it to show up. They were actually, they were sending out emails to me quite often, let me know what the status of it, and that, they're far behind, they're this and that, and they'll be shipping out soon. So I ordered, when I went to go order some more holsters, I ordered two more. I was expecting it to take like 2 or 3 weeks like I did the first time, and I think I had the other holsters in about a week. So I was quite surprised. I think that they had completely beefed up their production lines. So this one, like I said, I use this almost 90% of the time. It's got basic wear and tear. I can't really fault them for basic wear and tear. These I said that I can replace if I contact their sales department. It's got some bends and curves just from normal wear and tear. It's no fault of theirs at all. The stitching is holding up very well after a year, like me using it 90% of the time. I've had it for over a year now. And here's a new one. So these ones are actually a lot stiffer. So what do you get when you order a holster from Alien Gear? Well, you get this little cool so you get more in these like rubber washer things are what the spacers for right here. So these are all inside here, and you get a whole bunch more of these. Plus in the back of it is the Allen wrench tool you need to either tighten them or loosen them. Every once in a great while I got to go through and tighten them up because they do come loose. Just like John Bender said in Breakfast Club, screws fall out all the time. It's an imperfect world. So they send this, which has more spacers in there, some extra parts in case if you lose them or whatnot, and then the Allen wrench for tightening it up. They send you some instructions and whatnot, all about the holster, different ways of carrying it, and whatnot. And they do send you, I believe there's 2 stickers in the package. I took mine out and placed them in various areas of my house. One thing I do like about the holsters is that, let's say you have multiple guns and you don't want to go through and buy like 5 different holsters. You can go through and buy additional shells, which are a lot cheaper. And basically what you do is you just take the shell off and put a new shell on, and rather than buying a whole new holster, you got one holster and carry different types of guns just by using the different type of shell, which is nice. It's very, very nice. And they do carry them for right-handed carry and left-handed carry. One thing I had also bought is you can buy the leather clips if you want. I have actually never used them yet. I bought them thinking I was going to use them all the time, but I haven't yet. So that's always an option you can get from them as well. I think out of the two that I bought initially from them, like I said, over a year, I don't think I've ever used any of these yet, because they haven't worn off, they haven't fallen apart, they haven't broken. I did lose one of the Allen wrenches, but you know, that is no big deal. You replace it easily with another one. That's not the fault of the company, it's the fault of mine. They do have a lifetime warranty on their website with all their products, and like I said, with them commenting on my video about replacing these clips, it definitely says something about the company. These are the ones that I use all the time now. Like I said, I have in my other holster review, I did review other holsters that I do have. I haven't gotten around to buy any other ones yet, only because I like these. These are the Cloak Tuck 3.0s. And one thing I like about them is that sometimes when I do have a, like let's say my XD 9mm, sometimes I do forget that I am carrying because they are so comfortable. And I can tuck fairly easily so that nobody can see that I am carrying anything besides for these clips hanging over my belt, which nobody really pays attention to those half the time anyways. But other than that, yeah, these are excellent holsters. I do like them, and as you can tell that I do use this a lot because it is wearing off here. The paint is wearing off here, and it does have bends from me carrying all the time, and obviously it's dirty inside there. So, if you have any comments or anything, just go and comment away. If you think there's other holsters out there that are better, let me know, and I can certainly try them. But so far, my favorite holster of choice is still the Alien Gear. Next time, I will go through and review the belt gun that they carry, which I do have. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so in the last video, what I had forgotten to go over was on how this can be completely adjusted, and how these holsters are adjustable. So basically all you want to do there's 3 holes right here, so you can move the height to any one of these 3 just by using the Allen wrench that they mail out. So here's the little spacer. So if I want to make this one here so that it rides up a little higher, I can put this one just directly right there, and I can make each side whichever height I want them to be. And they are easy enough to swap out and change the height of fairly easily. I'm making it look more difficult than it really is just because I'm trying to do this in front of the camera. So I'm just going to put this clip right back where it was. That's the height that I like it at. And if you want these clips to be tighter, just tighten them. The other thing you can do with this is you can completely adjust the retention by either tightening these bolts here. So if you want to be looser, you can easily just loosen them up, or you can use some of these rubber spacers they sent you with, and you can make the retention. You can completely adjust the retention. You can also take the rubber spacer that's here holding the clip, and you can put one of these bigger ones on, and so then you got the clip sticking out farther. So I mean, you can completely adjust these. They're completely adjustable. So not only can you replace the shell, you can replace the clips. You can adjust the clips to any one of these 3 holes. You can take these spacers that they send you, these rubber spacers, and you can adjust the retention or the depth of how you want. You can adjust the depth of this clip, you can adjust the depth of this clip, you can adjust the depth of both of them so that the clips stick out farther. You can make one side stick out farther for your firearm. To adjust the retention of there, you can adjust the retention of there. These things are ungodly customizable. It's just completely insane in how customizable that they make a simple product. And the other thing that's kind of crazy is that they're not that expensive. I think I've picked up 2 of them for the price of one of the other holsters that I happen to use for a little while. Definitely worth the purchase. If I would need to buy more, I'm definitely going to go through them, unless I find something that other people suggest are better. But I've never found anyone that has said that another holster is better or more comfortable than these. I mean, these things, there's padding right here. There's padding so that it's not just the rubber against you. There's the padding underneath the stitch, underneath the cloth here, so it makes everything much easier on you, so that it is much more comfortable. So that's all I got. If anybody has any suggestions or questions or anything, just let me know. Thank you.